Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading looking at divine masculine and divine feminine energies, especially in the upcoming week. So I'm recording this on the 29th, Thursday, the 29th. So I want to look at what's happening in the collective for divine feminine and divine masculine energies, what each energies are working through, strengths, difficulties, how they can support each other, and some issues that are coming up. So let's take a look. Also, I'll be looking at shared energies. All right, so this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Not every reading is going to be for you. So let's look at divine feminine energy first. The divine feminine is having it in a transformative space, releasing anything that no longer serves them. I'm hearing releasing dead weight, releasing beliefs that no longer serve them, releasing limiting beliefs, people, situations that are no longer serving their highest and greatest good. Releasing anything that is opposed to divine feminine energy. Anything that says we're not allowed to connect with the earth, we're not allowed to connect with the stars and the sun and the moon. Anything, any beliefs that have kept divine feminine powers a secret, or making divine feminine energies evil. A lot of us have divine feminines can tune into past lives of being burnt at the stake, being somehow tortured or killed for expressing divine feminine energy, connecting with the earth, the stars, the sun, the moon, taking back divine feminine power, no longer realizing the strength in divine feminine energies and no longer hiding it, no longer keeping it secret. This feels very powerful. All right, divine feminine energy in present time is in Five of Pentacles in reverse. So with that, such a difficult place in the past where divine feminine energies, not only if you identify as a divine feminine, having to not show all of who you are for fear of being ostracized or outcast. Something is switching in the present energies where you're no longer left out in the cold. The vibrations, the energies as a collective is moving towards a balance in the masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine energies. That we are ending a cycle of belittling, of not appreciating divine feminine energies, of abusing divine feminine energies. And there's a real coming out of the cold, not feeling alone, finding others, maybe others who are expressing their divine feminine energies in a very powerful place. That you might have, if divine feminine energies have felt so limited in their ability to express who they are and what makes them truly happy, and have had to fit into a very limited way of expressing what society, religions all believe are feminine energies. And it feels like realizing that each of us, each divine feminine energy embodies their own personal perspective on what is fulfilling. It's not an archetype of being female. You have to show up and look and be in this very limited point of view. This feels expansive. So right now, especially in the week to come for divine feminine, there's a real stepping into your authenticity of standing your ground. You're not going back. Divine feminine energy has got too much momentum towards being of transformation, of standing your ground. I'm not going back. I'm not saying that I'm going to conquer divine masculine energy. I'm not going back. I'm not going to repress it. I'm not going to hide it to make others feel comfortable. There feels like standing in your power, standing in that divine feminine power, and showing others, showing yourself how to show up, how to stand your ground. Wow. That feels really good. All right, divine feminine energy, the higher self is in that Two of Wands energy. Spread your wings. Feels like divine feminine has a lot of ideas that they want to take off with. This feels very guided. It feels like there have been a lot of ideas brewing, but it's taken a while to put these ideas into action. Whatever it is that is stopping divine feminine energy from making actions, taking actionable steps forward in this week. Let's embrace this. Let's put yourself out there. Your divine feminine's challenge right now is embrace. Letting a cycle end, letting the cycle end that of competition between divine and feminine energies, letting the cycle end of being less than, feeling less than masculine, divine masculine energies. Not seeing your real potential, not embracing the real power of a balanced divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Once divine feminine allows the last cycle to end, and I'm seeing a lot of cycles, some of these cycles have been going on for thousands of years, as divine feminine energies were maligned and made to be evil and scary and sluts and somehow trying to make divine feminine energies bad in religions and society and less than. And allowing that cycle to end So there can be new ways of perceiving things. It feels like once that cycle ends, and it feels like there's something really big in the collective coming up in this week for divine feminine, then things can move forward a lot quicker with a lot more speed. All right. Divine masculine energy this week starts out observe in reverse. It looks like divine masculine energy starts out this week unwilling to see things from another point of view. It feels like divine masculine energy might be feeling like a victim right now, not in their storyline. And this happens to all of us when you get caught up in the story of what's going on and it feels very close. It's hard to see from a different vantage point. There's what divine masculine is unwilling or unable to look at the beginning of this week is the betrayal. How divine masculine has betrayed themselves, I'm getting that the deceit, the betrayal stems from an unwillingness to see situations from anything other than a very fixed point of view. This has been a habit for thousands of years of divine masculine energies, very certain that the divine masculine point of view is the only point of view that matters. And realizing that by staying stuck and unable to perceive how others are perceiving the same event limits them and leads to their own betrayal. Feels like holding on, not wanting to see things from, not wanting to take ownership in how divine masculine energies have betrayed themselves and betrayed others. I'm getting a very betrayed divine feminine energies have been a part of a systematic betrayal of divine feminine energies. And I'm not saying this message to punish divine masculine energies. I'm getting this and getting how difficult it is to see things from other perspectives. You have to let go of the ego and take accountability and responsibility for your beliefs, your words, and your actions. And until divine masculine does that, there's a closing down of that heart chakra, a lack of emotional fulfillment. I'm getting that what's happening in this week for divine masculine as a collective is as divine feminine energies are coming out, they've done a lot of the work. They are embracing who they are and they're not backing down. That divine masculine energy doesn't have access to the divine feminine as much. So that divine masculine energies might perceive divine feminine energies as withholding of loving affection. And it feels like a very loving energy from divine feminine. I'm not going to continue to lie to you and feed you little bits and pieces. You need to, divine masculine energies needs to take accountability to see things from another point of view, to not take from us our ability of that heart space and that emotionality and that loving care. Divine masculine needs to embody that for themselves and appreciate what divine feminine energies bring to the table, that they're very different energies. And when they're balanced, we're all at our best. Feels like a need to take accountability and responsibility to let go of competition and learn how to love themselves, not their ego. It feels like a real opportunity this week for divine masculine energies to let go of their egos. In the divine masculine, 4 of Cups in reverse, opportunity beckons. There's some type of energy this week that divine masculine energy has been ignoring. Opportunity beckons, and the reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, is I'm considering connecting with this. I've been ignoring this opportunity for growth, opportunity for emotional fulfillment, opportunity to connect with divine feminine energies. Divine masculine makes some type of step towards at least considering reaching across the aisle. This was politics. Divine masculine's really considering this week where to plant their seeds. What type of energies going forward? Do I continue to plant seeds in my ego and in old ways of doing things and old beliefs that create more of a chasm between divine feminine and divine masculine energies? Or do I plant seeds in connecting with healed divine feminine energies? Do I plant seeds within myself of opportunities of inviting new ways of seeing things, new ways of being, new ways of speaking? It looks like this brings a new fire, an opportunity for a new inner fire for divine masculine energies. Allows divine masculine energies to realize that there isn't competition. You aren't being taken out of a place of power and belittled. You are being asked to go within, to make changes within, so you can really be empowered. So you can be a part of building a new, more balanced society of balanced, each person balancing their masculine and feminine energies within and coming together and bringing more balance and harmony. Wow. All right. Divine masculine energy, higher self, is in that 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results. Okay. So with this spread, this person is looking right at divine feminine energy. I feel a little cynical about this. I feel like divine masculine energies, with the shift in the collective over the past years, how divine feminine energy are no longer taking it. They're no longer sitting back. They're no longer staying quiet. They're embracing who they are. They're empowering themselves. And there's this energy from the divine masculine that's like, what does this mean for me? What does empowerment, if divine feminine is empowered and capable, where's my place in this? Some less divine masculine energies are, how can I take advantage and hook my line into this wave? There's some cynicism coming through with this. So it depends. The more divine masculines are wanting to know what that new balance looks like, what it feels like. Divine masculine's challenge right now is new vitality. Ace of Wands, a new way of doing things. The challenge is doing things differently, creating something new, something balanced, something harmonious. Getting out of that old mindset of, well, there's so much momentum that men, divine masculine energies, have ruled for so long. It might go very deep, how you might not, if you're divine masculine, even realize how you are limiting the women around you by the things the way you perceive things, the way you speak about them and to divine feminines. And your challenge is to, how can I think of this differently? How can I work with divine feminine energies? Shared energies are the heart chakra. Heart chakra, energetic center that deals with you, your personal mark, your personal vibration. It feels like both divine, since they share divine feminine and divine masculine energy, share these energies that I'm looking at now, that everybody just wants to be themselves. Everybody wants to be themselves, feel free to be themselves, and have that peace and harmony and balance. So really, at the heart of this isn't about empowering or punishing the way things have been in the past, but a real desire to move forward in a very loving, nurturing energy, being able to be yourself, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine energies. Another shared energy is heal in reverse. There's a breaking of chains of letting go, of releasing, that both masculine and feminine energies are reluctant. There's some reluctancy to that both masculine and feminine energies are afraid to let go of. There's still some lies, untruths about what it means to embody divine masculine and divine feminine energies, that feels like on both sides. And that's at the heart of this reading. What are these beliefs? That you have to stay in connections that are unfulfilling, that you can't walk away. There's some type of, vows that maybe family members, or you're not allowed to feel that way or express those beliefs to a boss. You're not allowed to leave a relationship that's unfulfilling. So it feels like what's coming up, especially this week in the divine feminine and between the divine feminine and divine masculine, is releasing old obligations. I have to stay with this person in this connection because it's the way it's been done. An inability, somewhere where I've been lying to myself. I made a vow in my 20s or something to stay with this person, to marry this person, and I'm holding on even though there's no emotional fulfillment. I'm lying to myself and others that I have to stay in this connection. Feels like taking a look at both sides are looking hard at these more traditional ways of beliefs that are keeping both sides very stuck in situations that are very unfulfilling. Another shared energy is throat chakra in reverse. So throat chakra right here, energetic center that deals with communication. So it feels like there's a lack of communication, real communication between divine feminine and divine masculine energies. There's a block in communication. What's this block about? The block in communication, the block in communication is dealing with mainly distorted feminine energies that might pretend, show up as masked as I'm a divine feminine, but they're really corrosive. So it feels like there have been divine or distorted feminine energies that are blocking communication between divine feminine and divine masculine energies. It feels like they're telling the divine masculine exactly what their ego wants them to hear. You're amazing. You don't need to change. Nothing's wrong with you. So they're using lies, and it's this divine feminine energy that's repulsive and not behaving correctly at all, or whatever these beliefs. It just feels like a lot of manipulating and using sexuality to keep the divine masculine energy from growing and from communicating with the divine feminine energies. Wow. This distorted feminine energy wants to keep everybody stuck. It feels like, honestly, with compassion, I feel like this distorted feminine doesn't know how they are stuck themselves. And it doesn't make sense, this new way of expanding, this new way of having to look at your own shadows. Yeah, it's really covering up some type of woundedness that this distorted feminine energy feels like they don't there's such a woundedness and grief that they don't get what they want, and so it feels like they step in and are still operating in the old cycle of competition. I'll take your man type of energy, and using sex for sure. Yeah, a lot of sexual energy. to cover up their own woundedness. And they don't know how to not, everything comes at this combative type of energy and with competition, and they involve a lot of gossip and crap talk, and it feels like all of this is definitely keeping the divine masculine from the divine feminine and vice versa. So there's a lack of communication. If there was real authentic communication between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, if there could be a then a parlay, then I think then the masks would come off and all these distorted feminine energies would be revealed and would be seen very clearly for their fears and for their manipulations in trying to hold everybody back, including themselves, because it feels like they don't have, they're either unable or unwilling to make these shifts within themselves. And so there's a desire to bring people to their level. So, and they might be very good at that. So, all right, that's your week forecast for divine feminine and divine masculine energies. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if this resonated. I would appreciate a like. Any comments anywhere you want to share your story, I'd love to hear if this personally resonates with your story. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'm really wanting to grow this channel and expand it. And so if you subscribe to this channel, not only will you get more readings in your feed like this, but I can also expand this channel. And so, all right. Hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.